everything, my all to these games, so everyone can enjoy it as much as possible. Oh my god, the cube on the beginning of the match, that's unfortunate for Team Oracle. Neyer, really good, really strong early game, at least so far. So maybe if he finds quick enough the first chase, this cube found that early in the game should be really rewarding on this match, but so far not that good. I think Napalm was around. Yeah, Drios is the one. Oh my god, I'm not sure if I would be interested on staying a chase with Drios, but decides to commit on Cosmo. Cosmo, by the way, a staff from DVD Mobile League, so Champions League. I'm sorry. So, oh my god, what the fuck is the server desynchronized? M1 onto Dryos. By now, I think the survivors should be going towards the cube to solve it properly, because if not, it's going to be really hard match for the survivors. Everyone knows it. Napalm, I think he's... Neje by now is putting a lot of pressure onto Oracle team with the hit and run strategy. Also, the Torment Chain is being still. So this is bad news for Team Oracle. Let's see. By the way, Corrupt Intervention being up. So this is really bad news for them. Cosmo is down because of the deep wound. So I don't know, a silly mistake, I'm gonna lie. Maybe he couldn't just heal himself from the deep wound because of the chains. Let's see. Soha is the one with the cube. Even though it's really bad if Soha is down, this is good news for Team Oracle, because that way they can reset fast enough if Soha is not down way too quick. So let's see if maybe Soha can give their team hope to at least get the fast reset. Oh, but by now, yeah, he's messing with Cenobite's mind. Let's see if maybe... Okay, he's going to die on corner. Pretty smart move. Not enough stuff to play around. And Cosmo is already reset from the ground. Well done, well done. But the World of Pain is activated. That means it's really bad spot again. The chains won't stop coming for the survivors, and getting the gens done, healing all the action almost will be really hard for them to be done. So anyways, the game goes on and it will be pretty hard for them. A strong early game for Neyer. I think the strongest I have seen so far on the tournament. So by now, Napal is the one with the cube. This is really bad news again. The survivor with the cube is being chased over and over. This is not good at all, but Neyer has lost him. And I think Napalm is going to solve it. Most likely, no? By the way, everyone is injured. Drios, I think, is the one nearby, so maybe he is the one going towards the save for Soha. And Napalm finally is able to solve the cube. So the problems, at least the most sticky situation, have been solved by now. I gotta say, the macro game is important to find the cube, but I gotta say as well, on this map at least, the killer spawn and the survivor spawn is pretty frequently known by the teams, so it's not that hard to find the cube if you are a main Cenobite. So we will, let's say, requires skills, but also a bit of luck and knowledge of the game, of course. So let's see what is Neyer giving us. By the way, just the first gem being pop up. A really good camp. Everyone is injured. That means no one can come to do a trade for the save. And yeah, Soha is done. Soha is done. My Pookie Soha is done. Goes to the lobby. And no one is reset. No, yeah, Cosmo is just reset by now. No one is around. No Rose neither. And I'm kind of curious. Drios is reset as well. Napalm is repairing injured. By the way, I gotta say, even though I haven't said it earlier, but Cenobite has the nail, the purple nail that every time Cenobite hits a survivor with a chain, it makes a deep wound, which is a really strong add-on in order to make a really strong tunnel, even though it wasn't needed. It was crucial on the moment he just downed Cosmo, you know, on upstairs of main. Anyways, Napalm is being chased. Let's see. Oh my god, why he tried to M1 that window? Maybe he thought Jake was on that position. Nice chain right there. Well played by Neyer again. Deep wound because of the add-on. Well played again. I think the cube is up again. I didn't saw that earlier, but it is what it is. Napalm making the chase of his life. I don't know if it's a good choice to go to main as a killer, because main of the Dog Saloon is one of the strongest main in the game. And I mean, yeah, the strongest main on DBD, I think, because of how strong it is against a M1 basic killer as could be Cenobite, because of this insane, this really insane infinite loop you can reuse over and over because of how it works. Oh, no way! No! Cosmo, what are you doing? Oh, well done right there. I don't know how did that M1 didn't land, but that happens, and I think maybe Cosmo won't make it. Yeah, he does. By the way, crowd control, Trickster perk, pretty strong on chase, but this Cenobite hasn't had the time to maybe take advantage of it. Makes the pallet drop it 50-50. No, he was the 50-50. Cosmo, what are you doing? Cosmo is on his fucking prime. Waste a lot of team of Neyers, of Team Misery time. So crazy chase. I said earlier you can chase on main building because of how strong. Oh my god, I can't believe that he found the cube. I can't believe he found the cube. This is crazy again and again. I think at least 2 or 3 times he found it and make it a lot of it. Drios, who tried to maybe blind the killer but he couldn't make it. No balance landing, pre-drops the pallet, not got hit by any chain, and drops the chase because the survivors are running towards a dead zone with any single gent. And also I gotta say that area, if you use the upstairs loop, it is kind of also an infinite. So this map had at least 2 infinite around main building, and that area their survivors were running towards 2. So good, so far so good for Team Oracle, even though they were 1k on 4 or 5 gens up. They are coming back really strong thanks to the Cosmos first chase that he even got down by Neyer. So let's see how the survivors play. Oh, we know the 50-50. This is crazy ball. Napalm isn't good enough to not get stuck on that structure. I gotta say Cosmo played that main building, linking the loops so clean. I can't say anything bad about it, but 2 gens up, this loop, at least for now, really bad for Neyer. So let's see if maybe he can make a comeback. 2 gens up is not a bad outcome, but if you take into account how he got 1k on 4 or 5 gens up, it's really a bad outcome, I gotta say. But by now, the Survivor squad are taking and solving the cube. That means no Neyer, no Cenobite taking advantage of it. So scratch marks, so they know there is let's say someone around. Let's see. Who's the survivor who's nearby? I think it's Cosmo. Oh, Cosmo, no, Cosmo, the Neger's nightmare. The misery's nightmare, but he leaves the survivor because it is more interesting to just camp this hook. So it would mean just another survivor who can Neger, Cenobite can't tunnel away from the match. So far so good for Team Oracle. Even though they were in a really sticky situation, they made really nice comeback. Scratch marks, they make the save even though Napalm is already injured. Again, deep wound. Now Cosmo has to make to take the hit. If not, Napalm is on a really bad spot. M1 onto Cosmo, so maybe Napalm can get a bit of distance. Again, Napalm is in front, bolts the window just in time. Again, the Breakman Wolf hasn't been broken yet. So this is really bad news again. A lot of time wasted tunneling Napalm. Maybe he wants to go after Cosmo. No, decides to go on. So Napalm, let's see if it's a down. This should be it, and Cosmo is solving the cube. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry if my English in the middle of the chase is a bit rusty, but I'm trying my best to talk as quick as possible. So anyways, let's see. Cosmo is the one who is solving the cube. Got hit by the chain, and I think this is going to be a 4K one gen up. He's going to slog him so that way the survivors he gets pretty easy 4K. Oh, sorry guys, I get a little bit too excited on these chases. We're crazy, ain't gonna lie. The craziest chase I have seen so far. But now Neger has to find. No, remember guys, there is an interesting feature on the box, and when there is, how can I say it? The chains won't activate if there is only one survivor standing still. If there is 3 survivors on hook or down and there is still one survivor, I don't know, hiding on a corner or whatever, that survivor won't get hit by the chains, but the killer, Neger, found the last survivor, found Drios, is hit by the M1, now he is, 4K one gen up. I gotta say, it is not a good outcome because of how good of an early game Neger had, but still good enough of an outcome for the Misery. Let's see if maybe Oracle can make a let's say an even outcome or even better. That will depend if they win or not this set. Remember, it's a best of 3, so this is the first set. Cenobite, and be careful because maybe Cosmo would be running towards the hatch, but it doesn't really matter because they can't 4%, or they can try to, but not worth enough to do that. Well played for Cosmo, ain't gonna lie. Akiko. Oh, what a intense match, I gotta say. Both teams played and they hurt out to win this, but unfortunately Soha got tunneled way too hard out of the game. He couldn't do that much. Also, good macro game for Neger on the early game. No really good look for the survivors. They mess up, I don't know, Cosmo maybe. He got down by the deep one. Maybe he got stopped of the killing, mending himself the deep wound, and he got down by it, by the timer, you know. 4K, one gen up, not bad at all. But I said this could be way better. What will Team Oracle have prepared for us? A good question. I don't know. Maybe a stronger regression perks, or maybe more chase-oriented perks. That could be it. That could be it. I mean, a really heavy chase-oriented build isn't that worth because of how the matches go. So, yeah. Okay, finally, the game is looking for the survivors. Let's see. He's right next to Kevin, but couldn't find him. A good macro game for Drios, even though he couldn't find the box. That would be even the most important thing by now. By the way, interesting build by Drios, as I would say. It should be a heavy regression perk or a chase-oriented perk, but we will see while the game goes on. By now, M1 onto Kevin. Let's see if maybe he finds someone. Ruin should be known by everyone that it is around, it is activated. There is a Hex Totem right next to main building, which is kind of unlucky for Team Oracle, for Drios, because that RNG is never good for the killer, because always the survivors will be running towards main, and main shouldn't be a place where you want to loop as a basic M1 killer like Cenobite. I mean, I say basic when he has chain, but you know what I mean, no? He has to run to make the M1, so whatever. M1 onto Damian. Let's see if maybe he makes it to the first floor. Finally, by the way, Drios, yes, he's breaking the breakable walls, which, yeah, it should be done by Neja, but he couldn't waste the time doing so. Oh, Kevin almost got dodge the chain, but doesn't really matter. M1 drops the chase. Cenobite. Drios has the same gameplay as Neja had on the first on his game, which was the one hit and run. Interesting because he doesn't have the perk Sloppy Butcher. Sloppy Butcher should be the way to go if you want to go heavy hit and run playstyle, but as far as I can tell, Drios is going for it. By the way, the survivors are playing a really slow match. Every time they get hit, they are playing healing themselves, recovering, cleansing totems. It's really smart movement for them. Unless a survivor is getting off guard, this should be a really smart strategy for them to go around. There is a really strong trigen on this map. We all know how strong is the trigen around the hangman and around main building. There is always trigen around that area. I think this Quentin is going to drop the pallet. Yeah, that's right. And the chase will go on. Oh, this is a communication issue. They are running towards the other teammate that is injured. Not good at all. Let's see if maybe he makes a fast bolt. 50-50, goes back from the bolt. Oh, he dodged the chain. Well done for Damian, but he messed that up. Maybe he will make it. No, because Kevin is going to take a hit. The Misery are playing out of their mind. Let's see if maybe Damian can hold even longer the chase. No, because Kevin will be the next survivor who will be chasing, and Damian is just mending the deep wound. No, Damian is got spotted, on a really bad spot. So Damian is hooked. The first gen is popped, and there are another 2 survivors injured. So let's see if maybe they can progress a little bit more the gens, or at least they can reset themselves. There is a survivor on the top of the hangman. Chapo didn't take enough distance. No, yeah, I mean yes, because he used balanced landing to get as much distance as possible. Trying to dodge. No, he's not. He's trying to take the chains away, but I don't think will be enough. Is he? Okay, no, because he was chasing Kevin. He's playing with the man. This is a whip fight, a whip battle between two really strong teams. Be careful with the head-on. I was thinking the same, guys. I was thinking the same with the head-on. Well done by Drios. Let's see if maybe the survivors can reset on any time soon, because of how hard it's been the game for them. But so far so good for Team Misery to play this match, even though just one gen repaired. Pentimento being used, ruin were cleansed. Pentimento is being used. Playing with the check spot on main building, pretty weird. I mean weird because of how Drios played, but I bet for sure Drios is the GOAT, so he knows way more than me, but he messed the chain them. Again, I jinxed Drios, I'm sorry, I jinxed him. Oh my god, I should stop. Okay. Good for the people. About the people, man. There are some scratch marks. There is a survivor around. It is Kevin. 3 people injured. Rulita's cleansing the Pentimento, which is pretty good for Team Misery to get right off. Pre-drops? Yeah, he has to. Good chain. Kevin isn't dodging that much this last chain. Maybe gets to the infinite. Yeah, he is. And Drios knows how to play around it. Let's see if Kevin can make it a bit harder to Drios to catch him up, but he will make it just in time. The survivors are finally getting some reset, and they were on kind of a bad spot until now. But Drios decides just to slog. I think for sure they gotta to reset. Yeah, that's right. Damian is resetting Chapo, and Rulas has the repairing work. That's it, and that's what they gotta do. Second hook for Kevin. He has been so far the tunnel objective for Drios. Oh, he landed? He landed the chain? No, he didn't. For some weird reason, I saw the prompt that was landed. But anyway, now he does. He landed the chain, and Rolita just gets some distance. It doesn't really matter. Makes the unhook. By the way, be careful with the box. Be careful with the box, guys. Be careful with the box. Cenobite. Oh, such a 360. No way. This is a disgusting 360. Cenobite wants the tunnel onto Kevin. Let's see. Maybe Kevin can hold a bit longer the chase. Urban evasion. Oh, goes to the pallet. Oh my god. I gotta say, this pathing is insane. It's crazy, this pathing. Okay. Anyways, Cenobites want the Kevin's ass is so bad that he's just ignoring Chapo. But I think on this main building in specific, you just want to no, that's why Drios broke that door. No way, that was insane pathing from Cenobite. Goddamn, Drios is the GOAT. That play was insane, I'm gonna lie. Let's see who the survivor was nearby. I think maybe it's Chapo, who was near the main building. The killer just decided to kick the gen, so 5% of gen regression by default, and the 100% basic regression. So, anyways, the survivor holding the chase. No, it's not the same. It's not Chapo. It's Rulitas, which is not bad at all. but he's guiding the killer towards his body, towards Chapo. Oh, Rulita says, respect some pallet, respect me. Do not go like a bull. Respect some pallet. Oh, playing around the faking, but that won't last enough. I think Rulita for sure is dragging the killer towards a dead zone, so it's not worth to keep on the chase, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, the pathing from Rolitas is being pretty strong. Finally, they get rid of the Hangman gen, so okay. Be careful, be careful. I think Chapo was the one with balance landing, yeah, so doesn't really matter. He gets a bit of distance, but it won't be enough. Oh, that hit. The hit barely makes it. The hit barely makes it. First hook on Chapo. One last gen. So this is not that easy win con, but I think for sure the survivors can make it. They just have to repair one last gen. There is no a strong 3 gen. They can play around the repair of this corner we saw before on the left of the killer, and then the one who's right next to the hangman. So let's see what's the survivors decision making, because this will matters a lot on how if Chapo loses a hook stage or no. The killer knows at all the time the survivors location, because of them not being a bit more stealthy, no more ninja. Oh, what the fuck, he works. Rulitas got stuck onto the wall and mind games the Cenobite. Oh. It was funny. I think it was intended. I think it was intended, but it sounds funny if it is not.
I'll tear your soul apart.
Okay, there are 3 survivors. No really strong 3 gen. If they are able to reset as they did, and then they play way more stealthy, I think for sure they can make a one more gen repair. So we will see if that will be the case or not. David King looping around main building, Damian solving the bugs, Rulitas is hanging on the hook, so be careful with that. Drios playing the match of his life, so be careful. This could be a draw. This could be a draw, but Drios still has something to say. Okay, so far so good. Chapo holding the chase, pretty strong side of the map. I think the water tower is still available to be used, but I don't think Chapo will be the one who gives his team enough space to reset. They are getting caught off guard over and over and over. This is not good news for Misery. This is looking again and again and again better for Team Oracle to win this set. So, well, to win, I mean, to get a draw. A draw is a win when you had such a bad starting as the game they had against Neyer. So, let's see if maybe Drios can make up the draw, or if the survivors can even manage to escape through the hatch. That is also a possibility. They denied hook stages. That means, yeah, could be a reasonable way to win the match if they escape through the hatch. The survivor, the killer wants the tunnel onto Chapo. Let's see if they make it. Rolita is repairing hard as fuck. Let's see if they can make it. The chain didn't land. The chain. This is a lot of distance. If you fail the chain, you are punished a lot. Remember, balance landing for Chapo. Didn't land the The chain, this is really bad news now. Maybe the killer has to drop the chase and go after the gen that is being repaired by the Rulitas. Damian now is solving the box. Chapo is running for his life. He's on kind of a strong area, even though the pallets around this are being wasted already. So let's see. Rulitas is in this spot. Oh, no way. Maybe Rulitas can make it. A lot of progression in the gen. Almost 80%. The 5% default by kicking the gen. And yeah, I think... Oh, Rulita was just hiding on that corner. On that black corner. Ain't gonna lie, that's funny because if the killer was me, I wouldn't even see him. So, anyways... We're looking for the survivors. Lands the chain. Some scratch marks. Damian face the killer. Right now, and yep. Let's see. Oh wow! I don't even know how that didn't land. Okay. Drio's playing with the I come and then I go. I say hi and then goodbye. Let's say that technique. I pretend to be going to an area and then I come. Yeah. So yeah. El hi goodbye. Let's say. Oh no way! No way! Oh, I mean, the pools of blood were nearby, so that way Drios could tell that Damian were nearby, so that means really bad decision making by Team Misery. Even though I gotta say it's not impossible to repair the last gen, as I have said before. No 3 gen. If it's not 3 gen, it's possible to make it. Oh, I saw Chapo. No way. Okay, never mind. Rulita have just unhooked his body. Let's see how Chapo loves this seawall. Oh, this seawall is so bad. He has to leave. No pallets around. He has to use the balance landing to maybe get as much distance as possible. Let's see. Oh, jumps it. Doesn't really matter. The box. Damn, the box is really bad news for Team Misery. Bolts, no! He loses the 50-50. He gets stuck onto the wall. And this is really bad news. Team Misery is panicking. They don't know what to do. They are messing everything up. Even though Miss Rolitas has a 27% gen repaired. This is really bad news. Oh. Really bad situation for Team Misery to be in, at least to get the win. But also, Team Misery can try to get the hatch escape if they are so desperate. That would be their last chance to maybe get the win on this set. Let's see if maybe Rolitas tried his best, but won't be enough. Okay. Okay. This could be the end of Misery's hopes, and maybe Rulita will be able to escape through hatch. Will be the case. Misery's hopes to win this first set will be over because Draios have just found Damian. Unless Rulita has Unbreakable and Unbreakable is not allowed, that means if Damian has to make the chase of his life, and mine, to maybe make a miracle comeback. But guys, I gotta tell you, this won't be happening. Oh, what the fuck? M1, and yeah, that's it. I think Rulitas is running towards the hatch. That would be the most likely to happen, right? Yeah. Oh no, he is on main building. Okay, funny. Let's tell funny. Oh, he won't unhook himself.
No team
GG's, well played. This is a draw for the first set, guys. It's a draw.
What a waste of good.
Te reviso las perks y las ofrendas otra vez. Vi que todo estaba bien, pero creo que es un empate.
Sí, sí. Sí, por favor, revísalo nuevamente, que no haya ningún error.
Oh, please. No tears. They are a waste of good suffering.
Trying my best to maybe, I don't know, make the best out of the worst that has been in this situation. I know for sure this is not the best scenario, but I bet for sure both teams will be giving their all to maybe, I don't know, win this set. The first set, well, I don't know. I don't know either who wins, but most of the staff who's not involved with any of the teams voted for not giving a rematch. So, anyways, Drio's playing the hit and run. Well, pretty smart way to play it. By the way, a hit and run with a sloppy butcher, which that should be really, really strong. Remember, against Doctor, almost every single perk as a survivor is forbidden. So the survivors are basically playing with general perks, which is kind of funny, but always the better survivor squad is on top. Oh shit! No! Pallet save from Chapito. Chapito, tu papá, lo que hace el Chapo. Muy bien. Jugando, playing Chapo. I'm sorry, my Spanish thingy came out. And oh, head on. They are tilting the head the hell out of Drios. At least it doesn't look like Drios with steel nerves playing the match. Madness tear up. No M1 through the window. Good ping for survivors. 37 MS. Kind of high ping, ain't gonna lie. And we will be going on with the chase. Calvito again being the princess saved by his blue prince. So taking the hits again. Kevin Chapo saving Calvito's asses. Is the princess from DBD, at least for this match. So let's see if maybe Calvito has a blunder on this chase. Playing around, loses the 50-50. Good mind game right there for Dirios, and Calvito is down. No flashlight safe. There is no one around, so we are going on. Jack is down. Kevin is interrupted from repair. Chapo as well. I think someone has to go for the save. Yeah, it is Chapo. Let's see. Calvito. Oh, no hit through the pallet. Good ping for Calvito. Good shit. By the way, I gotta say, even though there are not that many hooks on game, a lot of pressure for Drios on the game. Playing a lot with the survivor's mind. Playing hello, goodbye strategy. Pretending to go for a survivor and then going for the other one. Playing with the madness. Playing with the red light. The fake red light the Aaron has. So pretty smart. This is a with battle. As I have said, Drios is smart. Is literally the goat of DVD, at least for me. So yeah, the second hook for now. Pretty good situation, even though 2 gens have been repaired. There is still standing a pretty strong 3 gen around the TL wall area. It's not the best 3 gen, but it's something. By the way, pretty good use of the blast to get some information about the survivors. So, Drios getting good use of it. Oh, but Calvito is losing every single situation that he has been into. Incapacitated, so he couldn't make to the pallet. The distances are not being on point for Calvito. Calvito, my lady boy, what are you doing? Damn. Second hook for Calvito. 3 gens up. Jack and Kevin are still injured. And Chapo, I think, around, maybe trying to stealth his way to the safe. Maybe he is. Yeah, indeed. I always am right when it comes to macro game, I'm gonna lie. Misery Kevin taking the chase. Injured, so this is not always a good news. Loppy Butcher coming into a play. The survivors can always heal on time. That means they can be injured almost all the time. And if they are getting interrupted by the blast or even for anything, or even if they fail the skill check, that is not common, the regression hurts a lot from Sloppy Butcher. Two people being spotted by the blast. I think that one is Calvito, maybe. No, it's not. Maybe it's Chapo. No, Chapo is snapping out of it, so he can at least heal or repair or something. Be careful, it is Jake Park. Maybe he's giving his location, so he's baiting the killer in. So maybe Calvito or Chapo can make the rescue on time. Oh, by the way, really bad situation for the rescue. Calvito is not approaching. Someone is around and is injured. It's not Calvito. Calvito finally got spotted. No one is coming for the save. Maybe it should be Jack. That was the one who was the closest. Yes, it was Jack. Oh my god, my macro is on point, guys. I ain't gonna lie. And Calvito, again, on the chase, going to the crane. Maybe he will make it, won't drop the pallet. Maybe he will connect the filler loop. And I don't know if he will make it. Calvito will be dying. Calvito will be dying. Oh no, he makes this just on time. Oh my god, this is a fucking quit battle. Finally, the doctor makes it on time, but the hit through the window hurts a lot. And Calvito is out of the game. Well played for Drios, not that much for Calvito. It could be played way more. Chapo being in chase. Nope. He just loses. He's playing the Halo 1 goodbye strategy, so kind of smart. Let's see if maybe Drios commits on the chase on Chapo, but he's looping on a really dead zone. He's dropping. No! Oh my god, what the fuck was that? The hit was 1 second late. Holy moly. I'm sorry for the word, guys. Damn. Oh my god. Crazy hit, guys. Chapo has been rescued, or the other two survivors got reset, so they can handle a chase or two. Kevin is repairing. Jack is healthy, so this should be a really long chase if Drios doesn't commit on him. Just an M1 didn't drop because he knows that he will just go through it. There. Just find one single survivor around with the blast. Jack, really bad spot for him to be in, even though this is a kind of good loop. It's not that good against a Doctor. Oh my god, I gotta say, Jack is playing pretty clean, dying on the pallet, so maybe someone gets the pallet safe. No, Chapo on really bad spot. I think Drios saw him with the edge of the eyes. And it's down, 2 people down, be careful. Oh my god. 2 gens up. Kevin has to repair as much as possible. Be careful. Ay, 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 ay. Oy, 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 oy. Ah, but... interesting. Drios decides to pick up instead of slug a bit more. Interesting decision. Yeah, maybe because both survivors were kind of on the same spot, so this should be, let's say, a really good position for Drios to guard. Oh, no way! No way! No way! No way, bro! No way! Crazy! No fucking way, bro! No fucking way. How did you? How did you? No, 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 no. That was crazy. Drios, are you crazy, buddy? What the fuck? No! What the fuck is going on? He couldn't heal his body because he had Madness 3. When you have Madness 3, you're incapacitated for all ways, for all manners. The only thing you can do while you are on tier 3 madness is to unhook someone. Oh. But this can be helped. They at least repair 4 gens and the game goes on. GG's, well played, and the game is over for Team Misery. 4K, 1 gen up. It's not that easy, it's not a hard win condition, so I think for sure Team Oracle can make it out. But the match has to begin. A ver. Bueno, Kushi, ¿me puedes decir si se escucha bien, por favor? Okay, anyways, the match is about to start. Oh, pretty good blast on this filler. So he found 2 people, option and a palm. A good ping, I gotta say. He's on my own server, so 28, 30 MS is just fine, right? Oh, he loses the 50-50. He just go back on his step and makes the easy M1. It doesn't commit on him. Also, no sloppy butcher. I gotta say, no sloppy butcher, which is kind of weird. Almost. Well, it depends, no? It depends if you want to go hit and run situation, hit and run in gameplay, or just more hand regression one. But so far so good. 1 M1 onto Napalm, and now to Cosmo. Let's see if maybe he can pick someone up off guard. Maybe could be Napalm, maybe Cosmo, but Napalm is being reset by option. So let's see if maybe Drios can hold a pretty long chase. This is a okay loop against Doctor, but let's see how Neyer managed to hold this chase. Oh, wins the 50-50. Now Drios has to stand still on this loop. Doesn't want to play the 50-50 rock. I hate the 50-50 rock. I always lose all the 50-50. I gotta say, even though it's a 50-50, almost all the time, it depends on what side you are picking the rock. So, because you can have a better view of the killer from one, not another, but Drios won't tell that much. He's done, and I think he spotted a Hex Totem. He spotted a Hextogram. Anyways, first pain rest of the match. Ondrios, Blast being used. At least 2 people spotted with it. Yeah, slowly but surely the gens are going to be regressed by the Ruin. It's not as the strongest regression pair, but it's the, let's say, the most humble. I like that. I like it. Guarding the hook pretty much, I'm gonna lie. I guess Najer doesn't want anyone to come around. Maybe he has, I don't know, an in-game build, so he can hold the, let's say, the game on the very end. But you gotta say, no, it won't help you out when you have to win on 1 gen up. So this is really sticky situation for Team Misery to be in as a killer at least. I think this is going to be a full face cam. Doctor, well, we would see. Option about to pop a gen. Oh, 2 gen being repaired. That's gonna hurt a lot for Team Misery on this case. Camping and camping, by the way. If you are wondering why Drios is not escaping because he's humble and wants to give the killer the kill. Now, it's forbidden to unhook yourself even though you have the unhook bar filled. Okay, hit onto the A Visconti. Now, this was a really poor performance on the camping, on the face camping. Yeah, it was a really poor performance, I gotta say. He could have been playing it a bit smarter around the stuff, you know. Don't allowing the survivors to get closer or just to static shock them enough to just, you know, make the survivors lose even more time. What was on the case? Drios still on the chase around the filler pallet on this rock, the 50-50 rock, I would like to call it. And Drios is still on chase. Oh, he couldn't drop the pallet, but I think he will be barely make to this pallet, and he has to, for sure, give another round to this pallet. And no, because he will just drop it just on time. He will be playing the 50-50 rock, and they're about to pop the 4th gen of the match. Be careful, because I think they are repairing different gens. Oh, this could be the Oracle win, or at least is what it looks for. Oh my god, I have just jinxed it. Don't tell I have just jinxed it because it looks like. Anyways, the 4th gen is being repaired. By now, Najer has to. It's a do or die situation. Andrios is down by the deep wound. Kind of funny, I'm gonna lie. Anyways. Oh, pretty good macro finding Drios, I'm gonna lie. Okay. Finally, the first survivor out of the game, but doesn't really matter. The 5th gen being repaired means Team Oracle wins the set. GG's, well played. Doctor set is won by Team Oracle. GG, well played. It doesn't really matter how many of them dies or no. I think the game was over the moment Najer committed way too much the chase on Drios, I think, and he lasted way too much. So, anyways, well played for Team Misery, even though Oracle played it pretty good. So, GG's. Let's go to the tiebreaker, because I think the first match was gone for Team Misery, yeah? I don't know if someone can confirm this information, Kushina. Oh my god. La gente votó un montón por un equipo y otro en esta apuesta. Holy shit. 13,000 puntos votó el puto Calvito, Dios mío. Y Spontaneous Skirter, 5,260. Wow. We are going to the 5th De tiebreaker, I mean. Sí. Pero vamos a tiebreaker, ¿verdad? We finally go on to the next match. Plague match. Jack as Plague. That's funny because it's Jack and not Neyer. I would say Neyer is a pretty strong Plague. Because I have seen him playing Plague on most of the matches when he was playing on Rasher, right? Also, by the way, yeah, as I remember properly. Oh no! Goodbye, Ruin. This is such a bad look for them. Misery on the first 30 seconds of the match. The Ruin is gone, but maybe he has something else to patch that up. First puke onto Drios. A little. Oh, the other survivor was nearby. Good audio for Jack to be able to notice other survivors nearby. By the way, I gotta say, using Pentimento that early on the match is kind of weird. Maybe Jack realized there is another Trigen around this area, so he's willing to play around this, but Drios is cleansing the Pentimento, which is really bad news. I don't know, maybe a way to hesitated decision making right there for Jack, for Team Misery. But anyways, there is one survivor who is infected. Osmo is not, of course. By now, Plague have wasted at least 2 perks already, and Corrupt Intervention is about to fade out. That means the situation by now is really, really, really bad for Team Misery, for the killer. Let's see if maybe as a survivors can patch these problems up. But anyways, I think there is someone around. No crowds on this area. Maybe someone. No. Kind of weird. I bet someone was here. No, it's not. He just ran towards main building. I have just seen the locations to be sure about this. Right there, my. By the way, Jack's macro and mine were on point. Both of the survivor was nearby. I'm sorry, my English is bad. Like 5 hours stream. I'm sorry, my English has ups and downs. The more I use it. But anyways, Jack having macro on point, even though I think the survivors are playing even smarter than him. They are outsmarting Jack so far, so let's see if maybe he can find Drios or someone around. Drios has been spotted. Was the survivor repairing this gen? Let's see how he plays the 50-50. Let's play the FOB from Drios. Oh, Jack wins the 50-50. Knows how Drios played. Hit, not hit through the pilot. Per hit, legit hit, how I would say. And the first the first down of the game comes to the game. Well done. Yeah, I gotta say, as someone says on the chat, there is a really, really good RNG for the, I think, the survivors, because of how many pallets have been spawned randomly. Maybe we can. Will be a bit harder. They're about to pop it. They pop on the face of the Plague. This is really, really bad for Misery because he had a pretty strong 3-gen around main building, but 2 gens have been popped. Now Plague has to go a do or die situation with a slug, with going for the. Oh, no one came to the save. That's kind of weird. I thought for sure someone was coming. Maybe option wasn't available. Yeah. Option was way too far away from the hook. Also, a survivor was doing some ninja stuff around the gen that was just pop up. So that was kind of, let's say, not on point. for Plague, but I gotta say they made it so good that it looked like he was not smart at all. Anyways, the game has been paused because of the survivor on hook. Yeah, the killer has still the Purge around this area, so he may play for it. So let's see and let's wait what the survivors will play for. Everyone is repairing. They know the win condition is to repair, so maybe they won't commit that much on the save. The repair as the main condition. This should be really hard for Team Misery to keep up the hard work that have been done by Team sorry, Oracle. So let's see what they have for us on the next match, but so far doesn't look good for the Misery. But also you gotta say Jack has a pretty strong trigen around this area, has a quadrigen, as I would say on Spanish. Also 2 people injured, so the Thanatophobia will be really strong. But you gotta say he has already used Pentimento, has already used Ruin and the word Corrupt Intervention. That means it's a really bad spot. Option is out of position. Hit and maybe a pallet save. Let's see. No pallet save because there was no one around it. So by now the survivors knows all 4 killer perks. That means the killer is in a really weak spot right now. So let's see if maybe they can play around this. I don't know. It's pretty difficult to do this on a 2 gens up. Yeah, I gotta say and correct myself, even though this looks like a really bad spot for Plague, it's not. 4 gens. So, I mean 2 gens up with the, but all 4 gens are really nearby, near one each other. I think Cosmo was the one doing the save. Of course he was. Yeah, sent the healthy one for the hook, and that's it. Let's see. Oh, nice. Well played for Jack. I think he's going for the gen that's been repaired. The macro is on point. He has to look in order to maybe make a 4k 2 gens up, but with 3 only people remaining on the trial, this will be the case. He decided just to break the pallet because he knows the survivor will be trying to dodge by standing or at least jumping on the basement. This is a really good spot as a Plague to play. Oh, what the fuck is going on? I'm playing crazy as fuck. Let's see what's going on. Drop the pallet, doesn't want to gamble this scenario because he has to win as much time as possible because this is a dead zone, no gens are around. So this is good news for Team Oracle, but Jack decides to just leave the chase and go for main. So maybe he picks someone up, and yeah, he is. Some pulse of blood. Jack playing the smart way. Yeah, playing the smart pathing to find the survivor. I think it's Cosmo. Yes, it is. A Spring Burst at 99% being used, getting away. Let's see how much Cosmo can hold this chase. I think Plague doesn't have the power up available yet. So let's see how long can hold Cosmo the chase. Remember, Europe versus SA. This should be a really bad ping for both teams, but he tried to fake the bolting, but Jack won the failing the M1. The 4 gen been repaired. That's good news for Team Oracle. Remember the season score: gens, hook stages, and then fresh hooks. What does this mean? By now, if Team Oracle on this next match repairs less than 4 gens, that would mean Team Oracle wins the set and the best of 3. So good. So far so good for Team Oracle. I think 4 gens repair as a 3-man squad because the first one was taken away on the 4 gens, 3 gens. Pretty good spot for them to be in. So, but at least the effort being put in. Anyways, M1, so no one can make the save at least safely. And I think even if Napalm tries to make the save, it would be a trade, and a trade you want in any moment you want to trade against a Plague, in even less if you have only 3-man squad. But Napal have been spotted again. I don't know why he's speeding. Ah, yeah, because he needed the infection, so he knows. By the way, I gotta say, on mobile at least, the infection, you can see a survivor from a corner to other corner of the map, so it is insane, the visibility that gives the infection. So yeah, maybe it's a really good situation to play with. I gotta say, in mobile has some stuff that would be interesting to talk about. Well, by now the survivor, the killer, decides to just slug option to repair, so maybe that way they can kind of, let's say, repair the last gem, but I don't think option will be able to do so, and he has been spotted. The gem is being kicked, scratch marks, pools of blood, and I think the game is already over. Remember, hatch spawn is on Shax, so this match is over unless I don't know, option holds a 3 minutes chase, which is not impossible but pretty hard to do. Whatever it is, let's see if maybe... Oh no way! No way! No way! No way, that was crazy. That freaking speed, that puke was crazy, was madness. Damn. Damn. A ver, yeah, just find him. I mean, he hasn't even has tenacity with the face. I don't know. It would be weird if the survivor escape or something. This man is really mad variation, not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, the last survivor was found, así que we are down to the next match. Kushi, dime que todo está bien, que no hay penalizaciones de nada, chiquita. Kushi, ¿me escuchas?
Y por la mano de parte de Perks y todo bien, no vi también nada de los ganchos.
Veremos qué se trae, qué se viene. Se viene una muy buena partida, Okay, I'm sorry for speaking in Spanish, but I'm kind of used to. I think this is a kind of a better RNG for Darius, maybe. We will see. By the way, the Hex Totem has been just spotted for Darius. Okay, just fine. Drios playing the macro game strategy, maybe finding someone out of position. Yeah, he saw someone, he saw him, and I think it is Jack. Hey, yeah, he is. Kind of bad luck for him to find it. He misses the M1, but now he does. What? I thought it was Jack. I don't know why. But anyways, the chase starts, and let's see if maybe they can play around this jungle gym. This is a Longwood jungle gym. Oh, playing with the check spotted fucking Chapo. My father playing pretty good around the area. But Drios is not doing bad at all. He misses the M1 onto Calviro. Let's see, maybe he can make it. Yeah, he is. And let's see if maybe he can hold a bit longer the chase. No, by now Drios is just playing the hit and run game style, so maybe he will be waiting for the survivors to mess that up. By the way, all the survivors by now they know the ruin spot, so that this will be kind of easy for them to cleanse it as quick as possible. But by now he spotted Kevin. Be careful with Kevin because this little Moreno can play the check spotting stuff pretty good. So let's see what is he cooking for us. Claims the Corpure. Smart decision making right there for Drios, but Kevin knows to place that as well. Oh no, the urban evasion playing that good, but he got stuck onto the boxes, so that can be helped. Ruin is cleansed, and the survivor doesn't have that much gen progression, by the way. Good loop, I guess. Good chase, I mean. But so far so good for the Plague. One hook, 0 gens pop for the survivor. So this is a pretty good situation to be in. Now, finally, Pentimento, one of the strongest regression perks, or at least, let's say regression perks. So I think Drios is going to play this middle part of the map, so no one can come for the save, because this map is so big, but he has like this short part on the middle that makes this really hard for the survivors to go around. So almost all the time the survivors has to face the killer in order to get to the save. So this could be really hard, but doesn't really matter. Team Misery makes the save just on time. Kevin doesn't lose the hook stage, but is spotted by Drios, and now Plague has the power up. Not even the first gen has been spotted. Oh my god, let's see the Kevin's check spot. This would be a kind of interesting. Has the power available. Oh my god, on the fucking edge of the power dubbing pop. Kevin playing pretty sick. Pentimento beam cleans as well, and Kevin is down. The first gen of the match is going to be repaired, and Calvito is at least 60% of the gen progress. I gotta say, Chapo is not infected. Also, almost not infection this game so far, but also, you gotta say as well, not that many gens repair. So this is a not good situation for both sides, but especially for Misery, because right now Kevin is already on that hook. So we will see if this goes well or wrong. Okay, trying to play around the head-on playmaker, but won't be happening. Calvito about to pop the second gen of the match. Jack progressing the third one, but I guess Chapo has to make a do or die decision. Save his body or... No! He got the broken status. Now he can do the save. No, this is a really bad situation for Team Misery. Oh, sucks for Misery. Oh my god, but Calvito comes to fix the fucked up from Chapo, but this is a really strong 3-gen, guys. Really strong 3-gen. What does this mean? Whenever a survivor dies on this side of the map, this will mean a really hard camp. But Kevin is not running away, at least getting enough distance from the survivor, but makes it with life. Well done right there. Using the check spots. Doesn't comes back, loses the survivor. No! What did my Moreno? What did my Jesus Christ Moreno? What did my Jesus Christ Moreno? Oh no. Oh no, le hicieron la de Luiser. No. Ahora, now no one can say anything to Luiser. He got the exactly same play. I gotta say, it's a smart play for by Drios to do so. I gotta say. My boy Dorito is aware. Chapo on chase, 2 people injured. They have to repair at least one more gen in order to get a draw. You know, otherwise they will be losing. He took the pallet? No. Just in time. Philip the chase. No, but the killer is nearby. Jack holding the chase, but makes a blunder. Be careful. No pallet. Won't make it on time. Won't make it on time, of course. And this pallet was wasted way early on the game, so this will be really painful because the slug will cost a lot, but no, because Darius decides to just hook because maybe he knows Chapo is repairing. There are a lot of progress around the match, so yeah. Oh, Calvito has been spotted. He was looking for someone. No Scalvito. It's not Calvito, I mean, it's Chapo. But I think he won't make enough distance. Everyone is injured. They dropped the pallet. They didn't make the regression. They forced the grab, which is a smart play by Chapo. That's what you gotta do. But they are on a sticky situation because they have to repair one more gen they have to repair. That's really concerning issue for Team Misery. And Calvito, he doesn't have anything but this pallet, and he got the hit through the pallet. Damn. Oh, this is not good at all. Well, he got mind blasted, which is funny, I guess. But the situation, let's see if maybe Team Misery can make the comeback, but it doesn't look like it would be the case. Maybe Team Misery won't be able to come back from this situation, guys. Will this be an Oracle win? Oh, guys. Oi. Jack cleans himself. Doesn't injure him. Tries to maybe blind the killer. The dodge. The puke. No! Oh my god, now Chapo has to make the chase of his life. This is over, guys. I gotta say it. It's over. Chapo can make a miracle. Let's see if maybe Chapo can, but I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, loses the 50-50. Oh, he will jump right away. No, he does. Oh! Drios says, yes, I won this, and the mejor equipo has won. El mejor ha ganado, chicos. GG, well played. 4K, 2 gens up. I think this was one of the closest and one of the most skilled matches I have seen so far. Of course, I think for sure both teams are on the top level of DBD Mobile, most likely. So this shows how good all of them are. So I gotta say, this was crazy and I enjoyed it at all. I hope you have done it as well. So GG's, well played. Both teams played out of your mind, guys. I gotta say. Oh, this was a hell of a good match, guys. Hell of a good match. They are making out in BC. I bet for sure. You guys.
Let's go, bro.
Hello, Team Oracle.
What's up, Petro?
Do you have time for a quick interview?
Yes.
Wait, who?
Okay.
Doesn't matter. The whole team, bro. We all interviewed. Bro.
Interview me, bro. Interview me.
Bro, no, bro. Let the Oracle C talk. Let the Oracle C talk. I did so much.
Okay,
No,
what?
I did everything.